Good morning, Pace Eagles, and welcome to a brand new week. I'm Mr. Starcher, and making her PNN anchoring debut, Miss Sophie Jump.
Thank you. I'm excited to be here. Today is Monday, September 19th.
Students and teachers, please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and the Pace Pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
We at Pace pledge to treat everyone with fairness, kindness, and respect.
Mr. Starcher, is there a place that you've ever wanted to visit but haven't?
Of course, and I actually checked one off my bucket list this year when I went to Cooperstown. What about you?
I'm not sure. Maybe Gabrielle Mason could give me an idea with her segment Landmarks and Locations.
Followed by Today Is.
Good morning, Pace Eagles. I'm Gabrielle Mason, and welcome to my new segment, Landmarks and Locations. In this segment, I'll be explaining historical landmarks as well as some interesting facts about them. So without further ado, let's begin. Our first adventure takes us to Niagara Falls. Niagara Falls was issued as a state park in the year 1885 and is considered the oldest state park in America. The falls is located in the Niagara Peninsula, which is stationed between the border of Toronto, Canada and Buffalo, New York. There are actually 3 waterfalls that make up the entirety of the Niagara Falls. The American Falls and the Bridal Veil Falls found in Buffalo, New York, and the Canadian Falls found over the Canadian border. The Canadian Falls is also called the Horseshoe Falls because it is shaped like a giant horseshoe. It is also the largest of the 3 waterfalls and releases enough water to fill up 1 million bathtubs each minute. The Bridal Veil Falls is the smallest waterfall out of the 3 and is located next to the American Falls, but is separated by a small structure of land called Luna Island. Niagara Falls is the second largest waterfall phenomenon worldwide, with the first being Victoria Falls in South Africa. The history of the falls dates back to the first ice age, where the province of southern Ontario was completely covered in 3 to 2 layers of glacier ice. When the glaciers melted about 12,000 years ago, it created the Great Lakes. The water from the lakes joined together to form the Niagara River, and eventually the river traveled over a steep slope and Niagara Falls was born. There are 2 hydroelectric plants that are used to take in water from the falls, one in Buffalo, New York, and one in Canada. These constructions are used to generate electricity to supply power in New York and Ontario. During nighttime, the Niagara Falls lights up the night sky with the use of LED lights. Activities to be done in this national park include riding the Maid of the Mist, going through the Cave of the Winds, and even zip lining through the falls. The best time to visit Niagara Falls is in the summer between June and August. All in all, Niagara Falls is a wonderful sight to see and to make memories, and I very much recommend going for future vacations or getaways. Here are my sources. Thanks for watching, and make sure to stay tuned for the next adventure.
Welcome back, Pace Eagles, to Today Is.
Mr. Starcher, are you a fan of Broadway?
Huh, you know I am. Let me clear the pipes. Are you ready for this? Oh, it's
Stop.
popular. Let's talk
While he
about
sings,
popular.
here's Current Call by Cole
Let's
Cerency.
talk
Hello,
about
Pace
popular.
Eagles. Welcome back to Current Call with Cole Cerency. Today we will be talking about Six the Musical.
New York City, we are
Six the Musical is a pop concert experience hosted by the six wives of King Henry VIII, Catherine of Aragon, Anne Boleyn, Jane Seymour, Anne of Cleves, Catherine Howard, and Catherine Parr. The plot of Six is that the six wives of King Henry VIII decide to start a girl pop band, but they can't decide who the leader of the band should be. So through elaborate musical numbers, they all sing about their experiences with King Henry VIII and decide who had it the worst. The show first performed at the Edinburgh Festival in 2017, and then the show transferred off West End in 2017, then started its UK tour in 2018, before officially opening in the West End in 2019. It also started touring in North America in 2019, before opening on Broadway officially in 2021. It was supposed to open in 2020, but on its opening night, all of Broadway got shut down. It is also touring in Australia and New Zealand as of 2020. The music, book, and lyrics are written by Toby Marlowe and Lucy Moss. The original West End production starred Jerna Richard Knoll as Catherine of Aragon, Millie O'Connell as Anne Boleyn, Natalia Paris as Jane Seymour, Alexa McIntosh as Anne of Cleves, Annie Ankinson as Catherine of Howard, and Maya Quanching Brett as Catherine Parr. The Broadway production won Best Original Score and Best Costume Design in a musical at the Tony Awards. The show is still running at both West End and on Broadway.
All students interested in trying out for the basketball team, there will be an informational meeting and a scrimmage on Friday, September 23rd, right after school. All students need to have their physical form turned in before Friday.
Just a reminder that Spirit Night will be held at Topgolf on Wednesday, September 28th. Please purchase tickets on the Pace Brantley website.
Finally, here are the White Dove Award winners
Quote of the day.
and birthdays!
The Man on Top of the Mountain Didn't Fall There by Vince Lombardi.
Oh, it's popular! Let's talk about popular! Hey, my guys!